Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoskia, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready. Hello, not rogue. Hello, weak flick. For today's IKEA Rimworld stream, with a somewhat low-energy Kiko. It has been a stressful last few days for me. With anxiety and not fun times in parts, but I'm here now, and you are all here, and we are ready to get going. Ready to get going with stuff and maybe things. And maybe things and stuff. How are you all? Last time, we had a lot of stuff going on. We had a nuclear winter, we have this that we finished building that we now have to keep as it is. Hello, the Master Gregster, I hope you're doing well. We are working on a new prison area. We also have this area here that we can work on. We probably want to mine a few things out so that we can have some more rooms. Here and here. Like that. Do that so we can just have more rooms. So you want to smooth these out. And while I'm thinking about it, we might want to smooth a few other things out too. Like all this. And that, and that, and that, that, and that. That mountain? That's just granite. That's got roof. Oh, that's overhead mountain. Yeah, we're not about to do very much with that. Actually, I don't really want that, doing right now. Just leave that as it is. Smooth that. Hello, Shield of Hope. I hope you are doing well. Today is, as I say, it's been stressful. Some parts of it not fun, but that is the way that life goes. Hello, Ada. I hope you're doing well. The doctor's stuff went relatively well, so that's a positive. That is a positive. That's some heal root. We don't want to grow any further that way. No, we don't want to grow any further that way, do we? We could put a building here at some point. You know, I could just cancel these and then build a bit of granite wall here. No, smooth them out. You never know. You never know, we might end up doing something with it. We might. Research is going into crypto sleep caskets, so we can have some crypto sleep caskets here. We are also then going to research advanced fabrication.
Mayhem! Yippee!
That there, by the way, is Melfina with a 62-month and a 23-month streak. Thank you ever so much. That's so kind of you. Cav is here as well. Hello, Cav. We do want to get a... Yeah, we do want to get a... ground penetrating... We're playing Rimworld today. We want to get a ground penetrating scanner and a long range scanner. Let's go with a ground penetrating scanner first. So I've got news. The game just captures for me. No tricks. Full screen game capture specific. Oh, that's concerning. That is somewhat concerning. We want to reinstall that here. Well, we're going to have to look at that, because I'm clearly doing something wrong. I'm clearly doing something wrong if it captures just fine for you. Huh. I'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, a little lower energy today. It has been a day of anxiety and big expenditures. Necessary expenditure, sadly. And yesterday was a day of not very happy things. But again, that is just sometimes how things are. Sometimes that's just how things are. While I'm thinking about it, we should absolutely put a bed here. A bed here. A bed here. A bed here. A table. Some chairs. And some kind of light. Maybe we can put a light here. That should be fine. It's a much better room than the room we've got here. How much wood do we have? The answer is quite a bit of wood. But yeah, we now have 3 vampires. Normal cat is a bit out of things. I've got a stupid thought. Did we test some time before? Maybe you have a scene already. Maybe? I'm not sure we did, but I can absolutely check that after the stream tomorrow. That is for tomorrow, indeed. Indeed. Today is the adventures of... I was about to quote the name of an NES game, but then decided not to. Maybe we should get a bigger gun at some point. Maybe an autocannon turret. Does require plasteel, though. We do not have... Okay, we have some plasteel. It's steel that we don't have much of. Also, okay, we have a fair bit there. I would need a lot of 3.5 years. Oh, we can... Oh, that's desiccated. How's your colony in the avid... the colony is fine. You are also fine. Yeah, his genes will be growing. We're not going to have more than 3 vampires. I think having Adam, Billy, and normal cat is fine. We only have 2 people to get blood, after all. We only have 2 people. Blood? Well, yeah. Sanguiphages need blood. Hemogen. There are many advantages to being a sanguiphage, though. For one, they are ageless. So, Billy will never get older than 29, biologically. Normal cat will never get older than 36, biologically. How you become a sanguiphage? Ah, you must be turned into a sanguiphage by a sanguiphage. Which in this case was Adam. Actually, no, Adam was the one that turned normal cat into a sanguiphage. We invited a coven, a group of sanguiphages, to have a meeting here. And the reward for doing it, potentially, was that one of our people could be turned into a sanguiphage. I'll note, by the way, that Billy's children are not sanguiphages. Plant a death bellows in a hidden I cannot sadly plant a death bellows. No. Kikoskia and Neon Lamp are not going to become sanguiphages. At least I'm not planning on it. Maybe we might make one of them sanguiphages? Maybe me? I might turn me into a sanguiphage if I'm feeling, daring. But we can't have too many sanguiphages, because there are downsides to being a sanguiphage. For instance, you have pyrophobia. And also tinder skin, which means they take 4 times more damage from fire. And a mild UV sensitivity. But they are immune to tox damage. They're fast runners. They are super fast wound healing. They can fire piercing spikes. They can do long jumps. They can close wounds. They never get scars. Perfect immunity. They cannot get most illnesses. They're immune to flu, malaria, sleeping sickness, plague, infection, lung rot, gut worms, muscle parasites, organ decay. Not scarier. Not scarier. They also cannot get carcinomas, heart attacks, bad backs, frailty, cataracts, dementia, Alzheimer's, asthma, or artery blockages. They're also deathless. Carriers of this gene have archites in the blood that sustain their life processes no matter what. As long as the brain remains intact, a carrier of this gene will never die. So yeah, the other problem is, of course, death rest. You need to death rest every now and again. That is why we have got set up by our people death rest accelerators. Which means that when they death rest, who's the blood givers? I'm glad you asked. They are Moses here and Shalanda. No, actual blood. These 2 people. These 2 people are donors of blood. They are the ones that give us blood. Very important. Well, to be fair, we opened them up from cryosleep, and their first reaction was to try and kill us. So we feel like it's very appropriate that we took them prisoner. Do need to grab those. Once you've done that, hold those components. We opened them up, and they just went, aha, have at thee. And then thee was had at. Also, I do need to grab that scyther. But yeah, we have our little shuttle called Shuttle. We have that. But yeah, I attended a 40k tournament on Sunday. It was not a fun experience at all. It was pretty miserable, truth be told. And then today I went to the doctor's. It's exciting stuff, I'll tell you what. Exciting stuff. Could make more slate blocks. Maybe. Yeah, we'll have this. And we'll use that to scan for materials. and then we can slowly mine those materials. You didn't eat much apple, Kiko. Sadly, this is a thing that no amount of apples would solve. I wish that was the case, but no. Ancient concrete there. Everybody has to go to doctors. I'll grab that obsidian at some point. Yeah, also, all of these are desiccated. All of them. Oh, yes, you do need to harvest that. Could sell it at some point. But no, it's a thing that is to be observed. Can happen to anyone. Can happen to anyone. Deus Phoenix just keeps going through this to continue getting younger, which I find amusing. Eventually we'll deal with your bad back, Deus. Eventually we'll deal with it. Slowly but surely. We do need some better guns, though. Some better guns would be good. Oh yes, that said, I did realise that one of the things that exists now, not these, beam weapons. Oh, I want those. I want those beam weapons. Yes, I will not talk about the medical stuff if people do not want me to talk about the medical stuff. It's not exactly stuff that is sensitive. It's not things that I would be embarrassed to talk about, but I don't think people would find it especially interesting. Okay. Do we have any awful things going on in the world around us? We do have that, do have a couple of quests nearby that we could check out. We do have that. The Ancient Mechanica Complex. We also have this, Ancient Garrison. We could go there at some point. We could check out an Ancient Garrison. Maybe when everybody is back up and active. That might be a good plan. Maybe when Billy and Adam have finished their death rest. That's probably a good idea. It's probably a good plan. We can get someone working on that. We can put some roof here. Could build a path here, but realistically there's no reason to. And it's some pretty good farming land. The problem we have now, and it's a silly problem, is energy generation. I know eventually energy is going to be a problem, and we do not have access to geothermal. So geothermal is an issue. I could make some slate blocks. We don't need any slate blocks, but I could make slate blocks. If I wanted to, we could make them. But yes, Cav and I are looking into, as well as the next LP, we are also looking into upgrading stuff on my computer. Which is not going to be cheap, but it is something we have to do. My computer is getting longer in the tooth, but hopefully we can find a way to give it some more life. That said, not cheap. Not cheap. But with the mortgage and all that jazz, I don't have the income that I used to have to just be able to put to these things as readily. Oh, I wouldn't be buying that. I wouldn't be buying that. I don't need that. I do not need that. Just little things here and there that need to be built. And improved upon, as it were. No, I need you to actually hold that. No, but certain things... One thing had to be bought now, because it's the best time to get it, as it were. Which of these will be built first? A whole ground-penetrating scanner or a chair? The answer may surprise you, it's going to be the ground-penetrating scanner. Billy is just that good of a builder of things. Yeah, Billy's still going. In fact, Billy, when you're done with that, finish that. And you will. You will finish that. And there we go. I was going chair. Well, it was not the chair. Billy is an excellent crafter of things. Billy has 17 construction. To be fair, Farsight has 16 and PGW has 7. So these two members of the team are really good at that. They're really good at it. But yeah, energy generation in the long run is going to be an issue. It is going to be an issue. That said, the wind is strong right now. Ah, it's windy. That's why. It is very windy. This works to our benefit. Also, the Tinctoria is ready. We will want to start thinking about upgrading our weapon kit. An autocannon turret tech would be good, but also advanced fabrication is good, but also charge weapons are good. Albert saves always going to be that way, or do you plan to do... I don't need to deal with them. They're fine. They could just stay in this room. This door, by the way, will not be held open. I need it closing. Someone will close it. Yep, it's now closed. Yeah, we're going to be moving them into a better room. It's down here. They're going to be in here. It's going to be a lot more secure. Jeez, Billy moves fast with that construction. Billy works fast. You're going to grab those and start melting them down. That is not a good bed. This room, however, is mediocre so far. Okay. Explode is pregnant. You want to start building some stuff. which is useful. Okay, Billy, I actually want you to build this. You to cancel. Do that. I want you to build this. And then you to build this. Because you're much more likely to make these better, which means that this room will be... Yeah, this room will be pretty good. I'm actually tempted to uninstall this and then build a new one. Once you've done that, you build that. It's not a good bed. So this room is going to be where they're going to stay going forward. Once it's all smoothed out, it'll be a, you know, a pretty nice room. It'll be a pretty nice room. You're just mining. Excellent. We do want all this hauling. Oh, we do want that hauling eventually. We do want it hauling. Someone's going to get round to hauling all that steel. Someone will get round to it. Okay, how are we doing on... We've nearly got 50 of those. But yes, if you're up, you will also need at some point to get your mono sword. Yeah, could you equip that? You might need it. In fact, I know you're going to need it. Oh, oh, a masterwork bed. Hmm. Well, I don't think that's going there. D-Light, where's your bed? D-Light is... Not there. There, okay. We're going to install this bed. I'm going to uninstall that bed. D-Light, uninstall this bed. I'll hold that bed. Actually, no. Don't hold the bed. Install this bed here. And you do that. Then that can be your masterworked bed. Then we put the other bed somewhere else. Nope. Your bed is a good one. Your bed is an excellent bed. Normal bed. I could give you the normal. Nah, we'll get other masterwork beds eventually. Won't we? We'll get other beds eventually. There's another bed lying... Oh, that bed. That is the poor bed. This bed we want to install. Yeah. No. That bed goes there. Apologies for knocking the mic there. But eventually... Yeah, we do not have a lot of grid access at night. Turn this off for now. Yeah, that is still D-Light's bed. Okay, you want to smooth all that. Once that is all done... Okay, grid access is still not good. Might need to turn this room into a third power room. Or I could just make a power room anywhere. I could just dump a power room in a corner somewhere. Like here. Just make a power room. Yeah, but that would be somewhere that people could then attack through, couldn't it? That would be bad. Okay, we have standard apparel that needs sorting. Luckily, we have orders to make pants and everything else. We have so many orders. How's your construction doing? Construction 4. Do I really need you on construction now, normal cat? Not really. I can turn you off that. You can be on childcare, warden, and research. So actually, cancel that. You just research. You are pretty good at research, after all. By pretty good, I mean you are a legendary master. You are, shall we say, pretty good at researching. You could say fantastically good. You also could say that I have refreshing beverage here. I hope you're all having a decent time, by the way, today. Not just here at the stream, but also in general. We do have a fair bit of steel here that needs to be hauled. All the requirements to travel to other worlds, you can't. One of the core things of this game is that you are trapped on the Rimworld. And the main objectives of the game, in so much as there are one, are ways to escape. Either by hitching a ride on a ship that already exists, or building your own rocket ship, or allying yourself with a faction that can get you off-world. Or in the case of the New Fellowship, who definitely weren't going to make a horrible pact with an awful entity at some point. That was never... Ooh, Bison. That was never going to happen. Hello, Bison. I suppose we can just slaughter you and get some free meat? We have no need for a Bison. I'll take a free Bison. Talking about salty foods. Oh, you're charging up. We do have more waste. We're not going to yeet it away just yet. Not yet. Oh, cryptosleep caskets have been researched. Right. Give me advanced fabrication, which gives me the ability to make advanced components, which is important. We do want advanced components. We also want someone to haul all this steel. Yeah. We might not want... Okay, we might not want much steel around here. So, where is their roofing? Yeah, we kind of need to remove some roof, don't we? Yeah, get rid of that roof, please. Also get rid of that roof, please. There we are. Adam's on that. Adam, you're eating them. Aha. No. Haste. Haste for all of you. No wonder we've been getting distracted when it comes to meals. There's a lot of steel here. Ilya's removing roof, and that's all they came here for. No hauling happening here, I'll note. We do need some hauling. We do have people assigned to hauling. What are you doing? You're hauling dye. I'd much rather you haul something else. I mean, food's good to haul. You're literally on grow. Oh, chunks of spacecraft. Awesome. We like destroying chunks of spacecraft. I mean, I appreciate you smelting metal. Adam needs death rest. Okay, Adam. You are going to start death rest after that. So Adam is not going to be available for a while. So we're going to be down a person. Oh, that one is apparently bound to add... Okay. You're a pretty big colony. Doesn't anyone want to invade and attack you? This is not big. This is not a big colony. I have a much bigger colony with the other save, with at least twice as many people. So he's going to be in death rest for only 3 days. That's not bad. You're going to want a death rest soon as well. Ooh, an Imperial pollution problem. Okay. High Stellarch Morrow Nussel of the Exodus Empire has a special request. Someone has dumped an abundance of toxic waste packs near one of his settlements, and he is unable to safely store them. If you accept, Morrow will deliver 278 toxic waste packs by transport pod. That's a lot of toxic waste packs. We have a hole. Nope. We have no hole to dump them in, and we will never have a hole to dump them in. The rewards are also not especially good. I mean, gold is nice. But we don't desperately need gold. I'm going to say nay on that. No, we are not going to be interacting with this fallen monolith. We have no desire to interact with the fallen monolith. None whatsoever. I don't know why that one you ended up... I always thought it was the one that was next to it that would be bound. I suppose I have 3 of them here. I should have disconnected It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Billy's up. Once you've done that, have you eaten? You've not eaten. You'll then want to eat. And after that, we can then have you smooth out some walls. Which is important. Or you're consuming a hemogen pack. That's also important. Quest available. Okay, no, smooth this wall, then that wall, that wall, that wall, and that. You cannot get to that wall. Okay, forget that one then. A shuttle of the Exodus Empire has taken damage at sea. Oh! Ooh. We are pretty friendly with them. What's neural computation? Neural calculator. Many % research speed. Ooh. also give me a shuttle engine. If I pick Goodwill 35, I could get them as allies. You know what? Let's pick Goodwill. Let's pick Goodwill. Let's also switch your weapon out. With this sniper rifle. How good are you at shooting? Not bad. Let's give you that sniper rifle. We're a little low on people. How good are you at shooting? 7? Do an incendiary launcher. Okay, the shuttle has crashed. Over. Oh no. That's a pretty bad place for it to crash. Billy needs death rest. I know Billy needs death rest. Okay, cancel that. Do you now have this? Okay. Oh dear. If they come literally from that corner, from here, we're in trouble. They do have 3 people, some decent weapons. So let's... Oh, we only have a couple of... Okay, normal cat. Normal cat uses a... Why is... Normal cat can use a gun. Is normal cat the one with the... Yeah, normal cat should use a gun. Let's give them a... Not an incendiary launcher. What guns do we have? Not great guns. EMP launcher, pistol. That is a Hellcat rifle. Okay, take the Hellcat rifle. Right. Okay. You lot. Get ready. Go over here. Let's hope this is enough. We have a lot of sniper rifles. We have a lot of sniper rifles. We also have deadlight dust. Deadlife dust. Farsight is here very early. I don't like the lack of terrain here. I don't like the lack of terrain. Well, we just got to make the best of it, aren't we? Just got to make the best of a bad situation. Hope the situation is not terrible. We are definitely going to be attacked. The only question is, where is the attack going to come from? I know you need it. I know you need death rest. I know. Hopefully it comes from over here. Then we have some time to defend. Or maybe it comes from here. Okay, it's coming from right there. Darn it! That's really bad. What do you have? Okay. Think. We have an insanity lance. Are you good at shooting? You're pretty good at shooting. You're really good. God, I hope you don't die. Okay, Insanity Lance, you right away. Go for it. Right. That'll distract them. Right, move behind this tree. You need to go into melee immediately with this person. Okay, you're fighting. This is good. Oh, a little bit of... Oh. You're bad at throwing grenades. Somebody immediately died. They were just right there. Okay, if they're gonna come from there, we need to make a firing line. We just need a firing line. If they're gonna come from there, we need a firing line. Okay, Billy, be there. You be here. You be here. And you just, I don't know, be sad when we inevitably get attacked and it's all awful. Why are you over there when we need you here? Oh dear. Right, they're going to attack again about the 3-hour mark. Okay, here they are. Is it a different group of people? It is a slightly different group of people. Okay, there you are. Okay, I want you to... Insanity Lance... Are any of them good at melee? Well, Insanity Lance you. That's what we need to do. So, let's Insanity Lance you. We will make a save here. And see if we can save them. Farsight, go there. Okay, that's happened. Now I need you to stun this guy. You move forward like that. Okay. Medical treatment is needed, but that's for D-Light. That's fine. Oh, that's a grenade. Move. Okay. You have a big hammer. Go get him. Oh, darn it. The problem is that there's a lot of them, and they just sort of... What we need to do, actually, is not get the guy with the gun. That's a bad idea. We actually need D-Light to go after the guy with the grenades right away. That's what we need to do. Go for the guy with the grenades. Get into melee with him. Stun this guy. Like that. Oh, that's fine. And immediately grenades. Maybe we need to get the guy who's throwing the grenades. That's what we need to do. We need to... Do we have a second Insanity Lance? I think we do. We do! Right, get the guy with grenades. And then you... Well, that guy's just gone. Then you charge this guy who has grenades. You do that. Like that. Okay, he's just gone. I'd like you stunned, if I could. So, do we have a stun lance? We do. Shock this guy. And immediately they died. We have a plan, okay? I have a 3-tier plan. It's a terrible plan. We're going to get this done. So you're going to do that. It's never game over. That's true. So you're then going to Insanity Lance this guy. You're going to charge this guy. And then you're going to shock... Is it this guy? Yes. You're going to shock that guy. You're going to move up. Okay, he's shocked. So he can't do anything. They're gonna start fighting each other. Okay, stun this guy. Stun him. Okay. Medical treatment, that's fine. You now need to go get this guy. Like that. Okay. Okay, they're fleeing. Run. Get away. Hope today is come. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of burning going on right now. However, this guy is only slightly on fire. This plan will work. This plan will work. I just think we need things to go a bit better. We don't want to clump up that much. I think this is a good plan. I think this is a good plan. So you're doing that. You Insanity Lance that one. You attack this one. And you shock Sammy. You want to go down to here. Actually, you go here. Okay, good. They're attacking each other. You're taking out this guy. You need to stun this one. So you're stunned. Now you attack this one. Attack him. Okay, you're now fighting two people. Medical treatment is needed for you. That's fine. You're gone. You have been shot a lot. I need you to stun this one. You're going to grenade your own people. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this one. Run. Okay, you're... What happened? How did he die? It missed Bascudio and hit... This man does not want to live. This man does not want to live. He's like, no, I wisheth to perish, my lord. Do you not understand? I crashed this shuttle and landed here with the express purpose of getting destroyinated. But it's just not happening. We want to shock this man. You're now going to go over here. You're going to charge this guy. Okay, you're... No, attack that one. Oh, no. Stun him. Stun him. Get him. Get him. Because that's why. Ah! I just want to have it not go awful. And then, we cannot engage the No. We cannot engage anyone in diplomacy here. No. These people are here for violence, and violence is what they bring. We need to stop the Grenadiers, because the Grenadiers are who are causing the big problem. Actually, change your lance target to this one. Right. Okay. Now everybody that has a grenade, with the exception of you, is now aggressive. So now, we stun you. Okay, melee is happening. This is fine. You then attack this person. Okay. That one's gone. Now we shoot you. You two shoot this one. Okay. Just... I don't want you to melee attack. Okay, they're fleeing now. Move. Okay, That went better. Kind of. Right, Billy, the first thing you're doing is death resting. Who's injured? 3 of my people are injured. You've been shot with gun. You're deathless, so it's okay. You will heal. You just have minor injuries, so really it's just you. Really, it's just you. Self-tend. No, it's fine. Anyway, that's better. Also, while we're here, D-Light, capture Sammy. Okay, what do we have here? A good revolver, various guns, all this, all that. Okay, the guns aren't that great. The medicine's not bad, though. Also, grenades can be fun. There's a machine pistol, there's a shotgun, there's more grenades, there's this. Okay, good news, this time, nobody died. Sam, however, needs to rest. Normal Cat needs to rest, despite the fact that their wound is basically going to heal by itself. We probably do need to replace that wooden foot. Here's an interesting question. Will a deathless vampire regrow a lost limb? I'm gonna look that up. Will they regrow a lost limb? Unsure. Let me check. Rimworld. They don't regrow lost limbs. Okay. Okay, but we should probably still give him a replacement. We do actually have a good replacement, but we should probably research a bionic leg eventually. Like, get him a bionic leg at some point. The Death Rest Accelerator's been bound to Billy. Cool. There's a lot of random stuff here. Also, this can be set to deconstruct. Yeah, the answer in this game is no. No, they can't. Okay, so you're fine. You're death resting. Medical treatment is needed for D-Light. D-Light is fine. You're being treated. That's fine. You're being treated. That's fine. Sam will be fine. No immediate danger. You aren't, kind of... You're not dead. Not a fan of the amount of energy we've got going here. Wind is not picking up. Shall we say. The rescue shuttle is here. They're all going to load up. We are now allied with the Exodus Empire. Allies will sometimes arrive to help your enemies when you're help you fight your enemies, rather, not my enemies, when they're under attack. You can also call on them for help at any time at a cost of goodwill. You've become allies because your goodwill has risen past 75. If goodwill falls below 0, relations will return to normal. We are now allies. You see, that's all we should have done in Warriors of the Eternal Sun. just helped them deal with a shuttle crash, and then we would have been allies. Perfect, eh? Yeah, our colony is working a little bit below standard. It's definitely working below standard stuff. We are down a lot of people. In fact, the only people that are currently active are Farsight, PGW, and Tantaris. D-Light is asleep. You know, I could put a solar generator there. That honestly might not be the worst thing in the world. It does take a... no. I could put one there. I could put one here. I could put some here. And make this... That's not a bad idea. Make this area a little smaller. You know, that's not a bad plan. I could put some solar generators there. You know what? Let's suspend that right now. We are down people. And we're also down Deus. But then again, Deus is, you know, still regenerating. That said, he's not going to be regenerating for long. We are going to keep him off that in a bit. Okay, Normal Cat is completely healed. He is back. This is nice. Farsight's researching. No. You need to do this so that we can get more solar power. No, no, no. No, no, no. What are you doing? Excuse me. I want you to do this. It's not like it takes you very long. Also, deconstruct. All them, please. No, no, no. Get on that. I want you to deconstruct all of these so that eventually we can get more solar panels going. And more, please. And then we shall shrink this slightly. Oh, hang on. Don't shrink it yet. Let's see how many of these we could get. We could get one, we could get two. Yep, shrink it. Shrink it down. Yep, deconstruct them. Thank you. A mad bison! A lot of mad bison. Oh no. How many mad bison? Quite a few mad bison. Okay, is anyone outside right now? Because we are about to lock the doors. There is nobody outside. This is handy. Yeah, look at them. They're all just swarming in. Luckily, they will not attack because they don't... Oh, hang on. Is that... That is Dark Jade. What is Dark Jade doing? Dark Jade, get in. Okay, Dark Jade... No. Dark Jade's a goner. Do not. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave you there for a while. Your legs have been broken. We are not fighting bison. There are 6 of them. That would be bad. We'll just have to leave Mad Steve out there for now. At least they're not consuming mech energy just lying there. Now would be a pretty good time to get... I suppose this gives us a lot of time to do things that we otherwise, wouldn't be doing. So, positives? There are positives. So how's D-Light doing? The answer is D-Light is injured. You're also injured. But these are only minor hurts. I'm sure we'll be fine. You're smoothing some walls. Okay. Oh yes, you need to be set to... Sammy, you need to be set to conversion. I think we might have a use for Sammy in this colony. We do have an unowned bed. We could build another room here if need be. We could build another room. Get another person in the colony. In fact, we might get ready with that soon. Just, build another place. Prepare. You're researching. No. I'd like you to finish smoothing these walls. Because once we've done that, we can clear out this room. We also have some crypto, crypto sleep caskets. I believe that's what they're called. Are they called that? They are in... Yeah, crypto sleep caskets. Could make them. We could have a couple of crypto sleep caskets for emergencies in time. I know some mechanical repair is needed, but not while these things are rampaging around. Not while that's happening. Okay, you're researching, you're making a button-down shirt. Right. What we need to do now is... this might be complicated. I need to change this from a prison. Yes. Okay. So we now need to have you... How do we move them? You're not assigned to wardening. Are you assigned to wardening? Yes. Yes. And yes. You do that now. Then we can take everything out of this room and, I don't know, turn this into a... I don't know what this room's going to be turned into. Maybe we might just extend the bedroom, the medical room at some point. Maybe that might be what we do. Yep, so you're there now. I'm going to suggest that maybe you don't go and play in the room with lots of... with lots of prisoners in it. I'm just thinking, don't do that. So now we can uninstall this, uninstall that, uninstall this, uninstall that, and that, and that, and reinstall this here? Okay. I don't know what this room's going to be. Eventually I'll probably just... You know what? I know what I'm going to do. We'll remove the flooring in here. And we will change this to sterile tiling. We will make the hospital bigger. How's Rimworld going? It's going well, thank you. We might have another person eventually in the colony. We have... Neon, why are you hanging around in the prison? Why are you hanging around in the prison? Your needs are going to be paced, just like everyone else. Neon's like, I've just come to see how you're all doing. That's me! Checking out the prison place. Right, let's get ready another room. So, 1, 2...
Behold, a hidden niche.
Cool! Here's a cheer for
my
Rimworld going well, at
favorite.
least so far. Thank you ever so much, that is so kind of you. Thank you. It's very kind. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do that. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. So then we put a door here. We put a cooler. There, we put a cooler here. Put a heater here. Get some flooring, which is the paved tile. We put a light here. And then we get this good bed. And install that there. And then we put one of these here. And then we put one of these here. Then we put some sterile tiling there. We do need some better... We need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of things. We need stuff and things. We need you two to be done with your death rest. Luckily, that is 1 day and 1.6 days. You're going to be done with that in 10 hours. Oh, that's already going down. We do need to work on some quests to keep that goodwill up. Oh, hello, Thrombos. Okay, we have a female Thrombo. Are these males? Yes. Yes. Are any of the people that are currently active good at handling animals? I don't think so. You're good at handling... Oh, you're good at handling animals. Okay. Okay. That's nice. You can potentially do this. You have no path. Oh yeah, but the bison. Wait, do they no longer... Are they no longer mad? They are no longer mad. Okay. Good. They have stopped being crazy. I think. Are they crazy? Hang on. I'm going to save just in case they are, in fact, still crazy. This does mean that when you wake up, you can repair Dark Jade. Sam is fully healed. Fantastic. You can now hold people. Quite a lot of this is still good. That's nice. A lot of the items did not decay that badly. By the way, you know what also hasn't decayed? The Throne Wishlist! It's gotten a bit bulked up, what with all the computer stuff I need to get. That has been added there, the thing for the computer, and also something else that was just too good of an offer for me to pass up. But there isn't going to be anything else fancy and frivolous going on there until I have got the CPU thing funded. It might take a while. It'll take a very long while, most likely, but that's just how it is. So in 3 hours, Deus will be awake, which is perfect. Oh, cargo pods and a party. Fantastic. Allow all that, please. Party time. Party time. Half the people are asleep. Because it's party time. I'm quite glad this didn't destroy the structure. I'm glad that doesn't count as destroying the structure. This is the saddest party that's going on right now. Half the people are either in bed healing. You're just cleaning up. It's like, well, better clean up. You reversed your age cycling. Excellent. Once you have attended that party, you've tried... Okay, they have failed to be interactive with. That's fine. But Deus is now awake. Deus is now only 72, if you can believe it. He's only 72. So the only two people that aren't active are you and you. I don't like it when the game does that. It makes me think something bad's about to happen. The party is over. Okay, for now, I want your construct to be at 1. What I actually want you to do is repair this, please. Oh, you have no more energy. Okay. Guess you're off for energy now. He's now as spry as a chicken. A very old chicken. An incredibly old... Why are you feeding him berries? Actually, that's a good point. He can eat anything. Because he's a, He is a pigskin. They don't care about raw food. So you're researching, you're building. They're nearly awake. You're trying to tame that Thrombo and you're completely failing to tame the Thrombo. We could save. And, you know, you can save and just constantly go for the 1.4%. I'm not going to, but you can. Yeah, 1.4%, that's fine. If we could get a second Thrombo, that would be the proverbial jackpot. We do need more steel, though. We do need all this steel hauling. You're still mining. I might add that you are still, in fact, mining. There's also you who is also mining. Oh, dear. So much mining going on. At least all this stuff is going pretty quickly. Billy is now nearly awake. You're nearly awake. You are 4 hours, and you're 17 hours. In 4 hours, we'll have Adam back. We do need some better guns. We need lots of things. We need lots of things. We also need a lot of this. So actually, I want you right now... Sorry, work-wise, Farsight. You're in Research 2. Construction is 2. Crafting, art, and smithing is actually at 1. I need you to make all these clothes, otherwise people are going to get sad. At least the research is going moderately well. We're already a third of the way to advanced fabrication. We're also slowly going through all of this, so we do need... Oh, Adam can now safely wake from death rest. Okay, wake now. He is now awakened. We do need more of these. Let's make one more for now. And a nice hidden conduit there. I could put one there. I'd rather not. This is nearly done, by the way. This whole place is almost done. How is your conversion going? It's not going badly. When Billy's awake, we can start using conversion on that person and get them really prepared. Do you need a little bit more granite? Not a lot. There's all this that still needs hauling. We're just failing at hauling right now. Good news, in 8 hours you can death rest. You deal with death rest. We have a drought! Outdoor plants will grow significantly slower. It's a good thing we have all this food coming in. Otherwise that might be bad. 1.5% chance? You know, your chance is increasing. It's going up. 1.5% chance happens 1.5% of the time. I mean, it's not going to happen here. It did not. You're sowing an area. Can we get something sorted? We need Billy. That's what we need. You're making components. We need... how many more components? A fair few. That's fine. We need those components. We need them. We also need someone to construct things. Okay, that's been constructed. Good. That has now been constructed. How many components do we have? Advanced components, we do have 5. That's been built. Good. That gives us more energy for running this. And if we build a second one... how expensive, how valuable are these? Not very. You know what? Let's just get all 3. I want that energy excess. Actually, no. Don't build 3, but have a second one. Do it that way. You're about to wake up, which is awesome. I want you to wake up. Let's go auto-wake. There we go. Too bad you can't build solar panels on roofs. Would be great, but these are pretty bulky. These are very bulky. Okay, so now you're building components. You're doing that. We have all 3 of you. We can, after that, try and convert you. That'll make you really interested in joining us. See, look at it this way, Sammy. You won't end up having to stay with them and, growth moment for Kikoskia. Kikoskia becomes a child. This is good, because this is Kikoskia's room. They're not old enough to do these things. They have decided to do this, and yeah, they will remain a colonist. They are now baby. No more. They are now child, and your room will be right here. So now we need desperately for you to make a kid shirt, kids pants, and a one cowboy hat. Suspend. Get on that. Do these things. Actually, no. Don't make a cowboy hat. Have 6 of that, but suspend that. Make a top hat. Okay, you're gonna make the top hat first. Because right now, Kikoskia has no clothes. Also, they have no responsibilities. They have that as a responsibility, that as a responsibility, and, like, basic, but nothing else. Also, we have visitors from Funfala. Cool. Okay, you made a top hat. Where is that top hat? The top hat is there. Well, sir, you must now wear this top hat. And then you must wear this. No, actually, do this now. Because he has no clothes. Round up. Yep, indeed. You'll wear that, and then you'll wear that. Excellent. Now, I want you to change your style. Your apparel color. Apparently our favorite color is utter oblivion. I suppose that's what we are wearing. We are also having a prison break happen. Oh dear. Well, this is a thing that has happened. People might lose their arms. Hey, you two, get up. Oh, the doors are just open. Okay, have at thee. Hello, Gunjack. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, doors just open. Right, let's go. You're down. You're down. Right, let's double team here. Okay. You need to capture. Capture. These did not do very well. They just walked through them. Also capture. How are your injuries? Oh! Adam? Coagulate Sammy. You probably can't coagulate him, though. Billy? Coagulate Moses. Moses might die. Also, they don't have a left lung, and their right hand was shot off. Okay, good news, they're not going to die anymore. Right, PGW, tend to that person. Also, Sammy Lofter... Sammy doesn't have a leg, an arm anymore. There's also a distress signal. Wow. So, security doors did a really poor job of keeping them in place. This is what happens when you try and escape from prison. And you have to fight Adam and Delight, who are now both out of the picture. Great. Get some more sterile tile here. We have traders, don't we? Oh, they're still here. Okay. I'm gonna trade with you after this. I want to see what you have. Oh, the blood! Alright, what do we have that we can trade? We could trade you the seed. We could also... you really don't have much else. You really don't have much. You do have a jump pack tech print, but I don't want that right now. No, that's it. I think I'll just take that. I'll just sell the seed to you. I think that's it. We will hold this money. Hold the money. So, this plan of yours was not a good one. Yeah. Okay. We're going to make a new zone, okay? We're going to make a new zone. It's a very simple one. We're going to pick a new area. It's going to be called Kids Zone, okay? So, Kids Zone can be anywhere. You know, they can sort of go anywhere on the map in a certain radius. Alright? Anywhere on the map in a certain radius. With some exceptions. Okay? With some exceptions. So, let us shrink this so it doesn't include here. Kids are not allowed there. Okay? And you are now in the kids zone. And you are looking incredibly dapper and are now in the kids zone. Okay? Why do you want the kids to see how... Because last time, just now, they were in this room, and then a prison break happened, and because the doors had been opened, they just walked out. They just walked out. We might have to make a few bionic replacements for you, like a replacement bionic arm in the future. We will need to make... we will need to research that. So for now, you're missing an arm. They just want... No, they wanted to escape. That is what they wanted to do. They wanted to get out. Okay, you... Your favorite color is green. Oh, guess you're wearing some green. You're resting, but you won't need that long to rest. All your bruises are healing up very nicely. Also, Adam, yours is paste, just like everybody else. You're hauling some silver. Excellent. Then you're going to eat. We have a lot of food. I'm glad that we have a lot of food. Yeah, that's all about to degrade soon, so... But yeah, we don't want these to be heal root anymore. These want to be, rice. We have enough heal root for now. We don't have a lot of money anymore. Ah, you're going to teach Kikoskia in the ways of animals. Adam the nerd is healed. That's good to know, I guess. We are going to reinstall this here. Actually, no, reinstall that here, actually. Deconstruct that, deconstruct that, deconstruct that, deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. You can close vents, by the way. It's a good thing to note. You can close vents. We need some sterile tile here, here, and here. You prioritize that for me, please. And then... Oh, that's incredibly useful. That you ended up... Okay. If I were to reinstall this... There... That would be better. But then we need to reinstall this... here. Okay. That needs reinstalling there. This needs reinstalling here. This needs putting here. And then we can think about, ooh, that's a good point. Do we have medical beds? We do have hospital beds. We do want hospital beds. They are better. They do require a lot of steel, but they are better. We go 1, we go 2, we go 3, and then 4. You can also uninstall this, uninstall that, and build a copy here, and a copy there. That space is already occupied, but reinstall that. There, please. Also, we can deconstruct that and build a wooden door there. Okay, I need you to, after that, work on the heater. Okay, that's there. Now we can build a copy of this here. This is going to be a much better medical room. Oh, put that there. That actually now needs to be sterile tiling. Put that there. That gets all of them. I think. Right? Yeah. Get all of them. Good. So they're in there. I could give them some television. I don't have the steel for... This really needs to be hauled. This really needs to be hauled. Really needs to be hauled. We have a ton of steel that just isn't being hauled. Okay, you're gonna do that. Looks like it's a lot. Okay, are you hauling? You're hauling steel. Okay, steel is being hauled. It's being specifically hauled to the hospital bed. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. You're doing that. What's your building like? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, that's nice. So that is a good hospital bed. Excellent. Now what you do is you put some vital monitors by the beds later. Vital monitors are in research and they are... There's by medicine production, biosculpting... Vital monitors. Yep. Attaching one or more vital monitors to the same bed will have no effect. They're really good. They're really good. I don't feel while conducting a step. Oh, Adam. You wasted literal silver there, Adam. Literal silver went to waste there, sir. At least this room is now classed as sterile. And we built these hospital beds. This room is now somewhat impressive. It is average sized. That's coming out of your pay, Adam. Adam's paid? Oh, Adam's doing it again. Adam, please succeed this time. Much better. You got construction level 7 from that. Okay. So, once you've done with that, I actually need you to build this now. Build that now. Now the hospital has a much larger capacity for for patients. We can now heal 4 people. I really need this hauling though. Sam, what are you doing? Okay, you are hauling steel. No, I need you to haul steel. I really need the steel hauling, okay? Can I haul things? I cannot haul them. You only carrying some... You're carrying a lot of steel. Okay, we need this steel so we can actually do things, you know, with the steel. It would be nice. At least we're getting closer to researching advanced fabrication, which will then give us... We can then do bionic replacements. But really I want to do pulse charge munitions and beam weapons. But vital monitors are probably good. We probably want vital monitors. But one here, one here, one here, and one here. Oh yes, also while we're thinking about it, once you've done that, you can change your style. We can make you look fancy. Because people like wearing clothes that are of their preferred colour. Just do that. Yep. It's all fancy. Okay, that's nearly done. Which is good, because that's about to degrade. Ooh, you are searching for something. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Kokoski there just walking around going, I say, what, I like being a young child in this colony. Nothing bad happens whatsoever. Yes. Glorious it is. Okay, our grid access is not good when it gets late and there's no wind. But we have enough excess that even when this is running, we're okay. Also, these people are just going to become less and less capable of escaping. Sammy, we will heal. We will heal Sammy. With bionic replacements. There's only one more spot left. We do want another pollock seed. We really do. Cows have joined! That's that's 2 cows. Well, you know, we could keep those cows. Because those cows can be traded. And we do want trade. Speaking of trade, we want to make these pieces of clothing. And then some top hats. Top hats are good for trade. They are incredibly good for trade. Doing okay on that. Oh, there goes that spot. So soon this will end up explodinating. We do want another Pollux tree seed. But I don't think we're going to be able to guarantee... Are you just handing them... Yeah, we're just handing them raw. Okay, you're now fully healed. Good. There are walls on either side, so they do function. They do function. Maybe I should have put these... An exotic goods trader. Okay. That's good. Maybe there's something we can do with that. But I'm not trading you my Thrumbo, but I will trade you. You might have some very interesting stuff. You're gonna haul steel to a small wooden shelf. After you've done that trade, cargo pods have arrived and they have... That is wonderful. I will take free medicine. Right, you will actually take my cows. That's just 440 money immediately. You do have a dog. Ooh, you do have a dog. You also have advanced components. You have an architect eye. Alright. So Ivrek, you and... You've got some spare boomalopes lying around. I can trade you the spare boomalopes. I don't have any spare mastodons right now. I could also trade you some calves. Boomalope. I could trade you some of the boomalope calves. Actually, I could trade you all the boomalope calves. That's fine. You do have plasteel. Plasteel is nice. I have stuff that I could trade you. You have a recreation book. I'll buy the recreation book. They're always good. I'll buy the crafting book. I'll buy... Little World Medicine is nice. Just in case. You know, I'll buy all your Glitter World Medicine. I could sell you components. Seems very silly, though. I could buy another Insanity Lance. That puts me a little bit in deficit. But I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we're good now. Yes. Yes. I could sell the Thrumbo for nearly 3,000 money. But, no. I think that is good. Right. Do that, then haul that, then haul that. Shame. Yeah. It is a shame. If there'd have been another Archotech leg, I 100% would have took it. Also, those cows arriving, so we could immediately trade away the cows was, shall we say, amazing. That was pretty good timing. We do not want to suspend that anymore. We want to unsuspend that. Research is progressing nicely. You're looking for stuff. Botching harvests, but that's okay. Food is still positive. Food is very much still positive. You're making more components, of which we need a lot. We still need steel, by the way. You're hauling rice. And then herbal medicine. Okay, so hauling herbal medicine is fine. Hauling herbal medicine is fine. Once we get the ability to make advanced components, we are 100% going for making beam weapons. I want Billy to have a laser gun. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Oh no, vital monitors first, then laser beams. Very important we do it that way around. What I want is an exotic trader in space. I want that. So that we can then do stuff concerning Pollux trees. Be sad if my Pollux tree ever burns down. Could happen. Could happen. Those trees, that one's doing pretty well. Making all these components. We do need somebody else that's good at crafting. Sammy is actually moderately good at crafting. Word of advice on beam weapons, don't wear that well. Yeah, I'm not going to have everybody have beam weapons. Maybe one person with beam weapons. Might give it to someone else. But we absolutely want some more we want some charge rifles and charge beams. Anybody that's got these needs charge beams, and anybody that's got like an automatic weapon needs a charge rifle. Oh, that's good. Okay. Once you've used that telescope, convert Sammy. Then we can work on bringing Sammy into the fold. Sammy can have this room. It's a fine room. It's a very fine room. And just like that, you have now been converted. So we now change it to recruiting. A growth moment. Okay. Neon lamp is growing older. Oh, those are some really good traits. Oh, we can pick 3 skills for Neon to increase their passion for. And we can also pick Sanguine as an ability. Neon Lamp is just naturally upbeat about her situation pretty much all the time, no matter what it is. A permanent plus 12 mood buff. Permanent. You know, that's a pretty good trait. I think I'm gonna pick that. As for 3 things to be talented in, crafting's not bad. Melee is great. We will pick melee. Melee is good. I think crafting is a nice one to pick because even if you have no skill in it right now, we can get you skill in it. Melee crafting and social can be good. More people that can trade Plants is something everybody will get normally good at. We don't need cooking. Artistic. We'll go with social. We'll give you a social. So social, crafting, melee, and sanguine for that. So what we can do is we can go sanguine. There you go. There you are. So now they have the sanguine trait. And crafting at 0, but they have a passion in it. So we could set, for instance, a thing for anyone. You could say, like, make a thing and let neon lamp work on it. If we set neon lamp to crafting and say, like, you could do some crafting at some point. Advanced fabrication. Okay, good. Vital monitors. So now, here, we can make advanced components that require 20 steel, 10 plasteel, 3 gold, and a component. So now, components and advanced components can be made. Hi, I loved your Doom 3 playthrough, watched it several times. Hello, Ins, how you doing? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for the kind words, it is greatly appreciated. Everyone here is greatly appreciated. And I'm glad you've enjoyed it. That's what my content's there for. It's there to be enjoyed. It's expensive, but it means that we can make them here. And that's important. Like, being able to make components here. I'm actually going to change it so that it's now 40. Unpause it to 15. So once he's made that one, we don't want to make more. So we could actually tell Neon to make things whenever he wants to. Like, if he wants to make stuff, he can make stuff. So I could say, make a... You say, make a thing. Ooh, we got a crafting book, didn't we? We just got him a... No, we've got a crafting book. The Author Night on Crafting. We got a crafting book. He doesn't need to work on that, he can just read. Perfect. Can read. That's perfect. Give him the crafting experience. He can then become... If I recall correctly in the assigned menu, you can limit what books you read. Oh. Reading policy. Edit. He can read anything, but I can tell him to read a book specifically, is the thing. I can tell him to read a particular book. I don't mind him just reading. Look how much better this hospital is now. We're about to make it even better when we get vital monitors. Which only take 50 steel and 3 components. By the way, slowly all this steel is being hauled. Very slowly. But you need more beds? Nope. Because we have a room here. 4 beds is fine. We want this place to not be crowded. Also, 4 beds perfectly encapsulates the mega screen television that's here. Billy is making that. Please do some crafting. Okay, you're awake now. I want you to read a particular book. You're learning a lesson. Okay, learn the lesson first, then read a book. Who's teaching? Tantarus is teaching him more about melee. Ooh, that's a good lesson to learn. Look at that zoom up. He's going to get to level 3. He's at level 3. Once he's done that, I want him to read The Study of Craftsmanship. And you will see how fast his learning will go up. It will be astounding. It will be astounding. Okay, he's done now. He's going to go read that book. Now let's check his skill. His skill is currently 0. It's not fast, but it does go up. He learns 300 or so an hour. So in about a couple of hours, you get to level 1. It's also fun, and it improves his learning stat, which improves the growth moment skill progression. And his mood is fantastic. There you go. Now he's wondering. He gained from that about 70% of the way there. It's not bad. I will want to get him a couple of levels. It'll be even easier when he gets a bigger passion. Animal starvation. Oh, you are starving. We should probably set an area here for some... Do we have any hay? Oh, we have no hay. Ooh, okay. There is no hay, is there? Nope, there is no hay. They'll be fine, I'm sure. Or maybe they won't... Oh no, they're eating. They are eating some grass. See? Nom. Grass is being consumed. They should be alright. Yeah, there you go. Malnutrition is only trivial now. Can they eat grain? That's a good point. Could we put rice here? Raise give a child Koski the skill to go into an IKEA manager role. We could have the other spiritual role. Adam could do it. Sure, they'll eat rice. Excellent. Adam could do it. Let's see, if we change the role and give it to Adam, give him the fruit production, he wouldn't be able to mine anymore. But realistically, he's only good at mining. An animal? He's really there to fight. Would he haul if I give him that, though? That's the thing. I think he'd no longer haul, but I think he'll still research. Yeah, he still researches. Okay, no, go with that. We'll make Adam. What benefits him a good social skill? Yeah. He's got 4. The problem is all the people that are socially People I want other things to do. It's best for crafters builders? Well, unfortunately, my crafter builder is already a member of the thingy. They're already one of the roles. Neon Lamp could do it. They do have social, they do have crafting. Neon Lamp could eventually be the other role. The option's there. Neon Lamp could grow into the position, provided they get a little bit more social training. How's your sleep? You could do some more reading. Read more of the book. Learn more, child. Yeah, a couple of years. Yeah. We've got the time. We've got the time. What's your resistance like? Not bad. Prison break interval. Prison break interval. Oh, did Explode have another baby? At least now we can put rice here while this grows. And we do have a lot of... Oh, that is still on heal root. How's the heal root doing? You know, we'll leave the heal root there, but when it's harvested, we'll switch it. When it's harvested, we'll switch it. And one of those blew up. They're all about to blow up eventually. They are slowly self-charging. We got the time. Thanks so much. I can't control if that happens, Neon. No amount of switching things up would make a difference there. That is a thing that is out of my control, much like the thing, you know, when I went to the doctor, they talked about the thing and everything. It's like, well, the fact that it's there is out of my control. I just have to manage things as best as one can. Moses is no longer capable of walking. Yeah, your health is, yeah, you've lost a lung. You have a bad back because you are 57. What now? Oh, I didn't mention I went to the doctors earlier today about stuff. Yeah, yesterday was a pretty awful 40k tournament for me personally, and today I went to the doctors. We do need you to do some crafting. I sense no crafting going on right now. I want you to focus on this right now, please. I want you to suspend that. Sooner we get this done, the better off we'll be. Clear some prioritized work. You might work on that eventually. Getting crafting from that, don't you? No, you don't. Oh, it's a cooking skill ability. Huh. Let's get you some cooking skill. I'd prefer you to work on that. A combat. A caravan from Funfula is approaching. They're a combat supplier. They will hang around. The Councilman Sammy has a relation with the person that's arriving here. So I have some bad news for you. That bad news is you're not going to be seeing them. It's nothing to be sorry about. I was very concerned about the thing, but it ended up not being something I should worry about. It ended up not being a thing I needed to worry about. It was fine. Or rather, as fine as anything can be and not something I imminently need to worry about. It's just something that can happen. Yep, I was concerned, and then they went, oh, it's this. This is fine. If it gets like this, which it won't, probably, we have a thing you can do. I mean, I can tell you about it. It's nothing embarrassing. I said before, it's nothing embarrassing. I can talk about it. Right, I want to trade you a lot of our terrible guns. I have a heavy SMG. I want to use that. You don't actually have a lot of stuff I care about. You really don't. But I do want that. I want to sell that to you. I want to sell these to you. You do have a Zeus hammer. But I don't think there's any world... I could sell those. I don't think there's any world where I can get the Zeus hammer. Yeah, there's no world where I can get that Zeus hammer. That's fine. I could sell the psychic animal. We have got... I need gold. Gold is absolutely something that I will need, that I will regret not having. If I sell my smoke leaf joints, that gets me that. Like, gold is great for when suddenly you go, I need to build this thing. You need gold. I'm like, oh. Let's get rid of the incendiary launcher. That is absolutely something we do not want. Yeah, that doesn't give me enough money to get the Zeus hammer. But more money is a good thing. I do want more money. Heavy SMG is just... I didn't realize I had a heavy SMG. I should equip that on someone for sure. Let's do this. For trade. Heavy SMG we should absolutely give to... Animal Pulsar? I feel like the Animal Pulsar might be useful one day if suddenly everything outside the thing, like a horde of bison, end up becoming angry. Like, the Animal Pulsar will absolutely be useful one day. Like, that is a thing that will be useful, so I'm going to keep it. Like, imagine if a raid happens, and then I could just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bison, a grizzly bear, tons of ibex does, and a horde of boomalope very angry at them. One day it will be useful keeping that. And even if I sold it, I'd barely have it. I do want money on standby. I want money on standby for when I have some traders, exotic traders. And then I can get another one of these trees. A masterwork wool button-down shirt. That is $333. That is not being allowed. Hello there, Quackenston. How you doing? It's alright. We'll do stuff with that money. I want you to hold this money in a moment. This makes up for all the money that we just spent. By the way, more boomalopes are turning up. Shocking no one, we're about to have more boomalopes. Button-down shirts are done. Okay, maybe you can make some beers? Yeah. I'm not super fussed about the beer stuff. I'm glad you're just chilling. Right, who needs clothing? Farsight requires a replacement pants. Are you making pants? You are, in fact, going to be making pants eventually. We are eventually going to be making pants. We don't have a lot of wool right now, so it might be a while before we do any major trading. We do have food. We do have food. I do have some cloth. We are using said cloth, though. And we do have Macedon wool. Most times I would record today, record something that you enjoy would be my recommendation. That's always my recommendation. Okay, once you've done that, clear your prioritized work. Another masterwork! Wow. That is a pretty fine hat. We can let people wear that hat, though. Let people wear that hat. You're fine. You're going to rest. You're going to eventually be converted. Yep, everything's fine with you. We are going to want to, once we've done this, research bionics. We do want a bionic arm to give to you. A bionic arm would be neat. Food is still doing well. I do. I have a pair of great researchers. This guy has 20 intellectual, though. He is, he's very good. He's a fast learner. I'm going to do the hardcore Minecraft run at some point? I don't know. Maybe. I've had no real urge to play Minecraft in quite a while. I also have some very long-running games going, and I don't know. There's a lot about Minecraft I don't know now. A lot of things that have changed. I'm not going to say never, but I don't know is the genuine answer. I don't know how many people would want to see it. I don't know what I'd be able to add to it. I don't know what I would do that would be different to what I've already done. You're the one who introduced me in the game? Will you try the turn-based mode in Pillars of Eternity? Maybe? I don't know. I'm quite fine with playing it in real time. I played Baldur's Gate in real time after all, and Baldur's Gate 2. And I paused when I needed to. Whereas I played Temple of Elemental Evil in turn-based, because in 3rd edition, like 3.5, that's what I was used to playing it in. Turn-based. Ooh, we are slowly picking up all of that. Okay, we're slowly picking up all that steel, and we now have a literal ton of steel here. There's more steel to grab, too. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to play, and there are things I want to play more than Minecraft. As I say, I'm not going to rule it out, but I have other plans. Are they the right plans? I don't know, but when has Kiko ever engaged in the right plans? That is a problem. When has Kiko ever done the right thing when it comes to making content? I don't know. Have I ever done that? We are very close to vital monitors. Turn-based is really time-consuming, so maybe I mean, I could always do it out of curiosity at some point, but it'd probably be near the end. Go Frenzy! Neon Lamp has a Go Frenzy! They will move faster. Great! You don't do very much right now. I could have you read some. Sure, read the book. Gain some more XP, small child. You do have crafting 1. Who gave her sugar? I don't know. Maybe she has a natural zest for life. Vital monitors. Right, bionic replacements next. And we want to build some vital monitors. There. Here's a question. If I put vital monitors between beds, would they be used by each one? Or do I have to have one vital monitor for every bed? Because I could put 3 monitors here. Or I'd need 4. I don't know how it works. Or rather, I did it the other way with them sharing before, but I don't know if that's how it functions. Just 2 would be enough. Okay. Okay, that's brilliant. So all we need to do is build a copy here and here. That's nice and clean. And it only costs 6 components, and it makes these even better. So people will be healed faster, and they will also... surgery will be more likely to succeed. So... yep. Max connected per building 1. Ah, so it can only have 1 connected to each bed. So that one can connect to those. But they can only have 1 each. That makes sense. Well, we'll do that. If it's wrong, and then we can just reinstall them, because they can just be moved. So it's not the worst thing if that happens. We're just getting more blood. Here's the blood. Your resistance, by the way, going down. That's a good hospital. It's a very good hospital. So here we now have to make some pants and some top hats. We're making smoke leaf joints because we do need a lot of those. It's nice you guessed it. I'm not so sure they're donating so much as they're being forced to, but yes. We could open up the other... that is a point. We could actually open up the other... where's the heavy SMG? Hellcat rifle is... we look at it. It's an assault rifle, so I could give you... that deals 24 damage. Hello, Boogaloo, how you doing? That deals 12 damage. Fire rate is 3262.27. Yeah, the fire rate is pretty bad, yeah. The firing rate is not good. It's a nice gun, though, this. Very good market value. I'm going to switch you to the heavy SMG for a bit and see how that does. Could give you that pistol. Give you the pistol. What's Farsight's ranged? Farsight's range is 8. More blood for the blood good. How you doing? Yeah, we'll give you that. Deus's shooting is 4. The blood good. So, what I'm going to do tomorrow in-game is I'm going to open up the, this Ancient Danger. And we'll see what's in there. I'm gonna guess something pretty bad. Hey Cav, we've expanded the hospital. It now has vital monitors and hospital beds. We've built a better prison. They tried to get out, but I accidentally sliced off the guy I wanted to convert leg. It's a bit gone. It's his fault. He tried to escape. I do have a leg I could give him. I do have an Archotech leg. I think we'll go bionic leg for him for now, though, when we research it. So in the morning, we'll grab all our people. We'll go over here. We'll open this up. We'll see what's in there. No, we're not giving him a peg leg. We need him to actually be good at moving because he will be joining us. He has one leg to stand on. He has one. No. Sammy's actually going to be joining us because Sammy is a kind iron-willed fast learner. And he's got he would be perfect for the manager role. 8 social. He only shoots and fight. He only shoots, fights, and crafts. He's perfect for it. We just need to get him a leg. Yeah. We got kindness. The new fellowship were nothing but kind, okay? They were incredibly kind people. He does need a leg up. Alright, let's open that ancient danger. Let's grab everyone. And we'll pop over to here. Ah, it'll be fine, except all the ways it won't be fine. Right, you're all here. Good. Let us assemble our firing squad of people. How bad can it be? Yes! You can stay there. Actually, no. You shouldn't stay there. You should come over here. Please bring the Millibots. We don't need them. But we should probably bring them. We don't need them. That is the exact reason why you need them, Kiko. Stereo swords, I get it. Kiko, I don't need those things that are specifically designed to be the meat shields. You need those things. Now let us claim this wall. Oh, little Kiko's in the go. Oh, we'll just send him back. That's fine. Kiko, yeah, go home. Okay, bye. All right. Which wall is it? There it is. Deconstruct that wall. Cannot go here. Yes, you can. You're... Attack the wall, then! That is an ancient danger. You're not wrong. What's in there? Oh! Biomonsters. Alright. Biomonsters are in there. Go. Get out. It's fine, they're only biomonsters. Okay! This is fine. Oh, look, a psychic drone. Those are always not fun. How about they... We're used to fighting these. We're pretty used to fighting these. Right. That's open. So now what we do is we quickly search this area and see what's in these. Oh, that's alive. It's not alive anymore. There's nothing in here apart from these. There are 3 pods. Hang on. Only one of these is closed. Okay. Only one is shut. This is ominous. Why is there only one? We'll deconstruct these later. Why is there only one? Maybe they're friendly. They're probably not friendly. Open the casket. Okay. Okay. Alright. A too smart body modder. A savant medic. That's fine. They're really good at medical. They're also not bad at shooting. We just need to get them a modification to their body, and they'll be fine. They have a painful stab scar, a scratch and a stab. Well, let's... They can do animal work. Let's... Well, we could do that. Bing. Rescue them. You go over here. And you 3 are no longer needed. This can also be deconstructed. Oh yes, you also need to change home and clear a home area, because this is now classed as home. Get rid of that. They're no longer bleeding. These will die. That went pretty well. Is anybody dying? You're deathless, and yeah, no immediate danger. And you are, yeah, fine, deathless. Hello, Corvus, how you doing? I was very curious about the fact that there was only one. Like, only having one pod? Alright. They seemed in a bad way. We will rescue them. We might need to build another room. Okay, so you four little robots. Who's our best doctor? We don't need any doctors right... well, our best doctor is absolutely PGW. They have 13. But this person also has 13 Doctor. So, yeah. It would be great to have 2 Doctors, yeah. Depends, of course, on if they decide to stay. Billy is not going to need... Oh. They have gone berserk! Uh-oh. 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 Well, Adam, guess we need to deal with Chandler. Stop attacking Sammy. We worked hard to restore Sammy. Stop it. Okay, never mind. Wasn't needed in the end. Yeah. Sammy won. Yeah, let's capture them again. Sammy, by the way, only has 1 leg. And they won. They only have 1 arm and 1 leg? No, they have 2 arms. They're just missing a leg. They're missing a finger on one of their hands, though. Should just convert. The shoulder is the same shoulder. Left shoulder. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They are missing an arm and a leg. Huh. Be converted. Oh, you are not. You are not very converted. You might try and leave. Oh no. You might try and leave. I'm gonna say that you might want to stay. You're vomiting everywhere. Please don't stay. I mean, please don't leave. You're just vomiting everywhere. Stop vomiting everywhere. I'd rather you didn't vomit everywhere. So you're being treated for the everything, and you're also going to be treated because you're going to be a new member of our group. A new member. Also, oh yes, all 4 of you undraft. You do need repairing. You are all injured. Well, that was fun. We're also going to get some resources from Miss Ancient Evil. All this steel and uranium. We do also want to set a bill for advanced components whenever we need advanced components. By the way, we're taking more of your blood. Don't mind that. He's like, dang it, my blood! I need that. You did, in fact, need that blood. But we also require that blood. Gotta get that blood. You are reading The Epic Criminal. What a book. Neon's having the best time. Neon, by the way, Cav, becoming a great person for our group. They have Sanguine. And that's an incredibly good skill. How's your health doing? Oh, you are no longer incapable of walking. Kid is recovered. And you have decided to leave. You have decided to leave, have you, Kit? Have you? You know, we really kind of need you here. We really kind of need you here. We really do. We did rescue them. They want to leave, but we really need you in the colony. It does. It does have an empty spot. This is true. It does. Look, you don't want to go out there in that dangerous world. This place has blowhigh. You need blowhigh. It's got a big statue. It's very nice. 800 beauty. It's fine, see? You just go in here, and then we'll convert you. Their needs are... I mean, they don't really care about being arrested. They're a little bit unhappy with us because we're holding them prisoner, which is understandable. But on a totally unrelated matter, we need to build another house. Does that run a bit of gold in our jail? Yeah. They must have been carrying some gold. Well, we'll get someone to hold the gold. When they wake. It's fine. That's the prison gold that we always have in our... no, I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Okay, this room's a bit weird. I actually want to do that. That. Clear that. And that. That. Gold is under arrest. Okay. With that, we can then build a vent here. And then we can build a copy of this. And a copy of this. This does have a roof, right? Oh. Oh, there's no roof here. Yeah, we might want a roof here. I've just realized we might want a roof there. Oh, the monument quest is absolutely still going. Oh, yeah. We might want a roof. Probably a good plan. It will be. It will be. That's a pretty bad end table. That's a pretty bad end table. But here you go. Another room. Finally, that... Okay, admittedly nobody was in that room, but now it has... It has a roof. See, we're going to talk about converting... About you joining, and you know... That, it's fine. Your resistance is down to 0.2. Alright, we are absolutely going to make you some bionics when you become a part of the colony. We're going to give you those bionic arms and bionic legs, and you'll become the bionic HR manager. I believe HR manager? No, the bionic team leader. There you go. HR manager is not bionic. They're a vampire. They are a vampire. Also, you're incapable of walking. You gonna try and beat someone up again? Please don't try and beat someone up again. It didn't work the last time. The 20% off summer sale opportunity has arrived, though. We should absolutely host that. We are not beginning a public execution. You should be here. Right. It's not an... Oh! We don't have an altar. Oh, just do it anyway. Why are you speaking? You should speak. Oh, the general manager needs to do it. Oh, how long do we have for it? We need this person to join the colony so they can become the general manager so we can then have the 20% off sale. You must join! Hurry up! It'll be the best! Got a house ready for you and everything, right next to where we yeet things. Is there so much time left on the ritual icon? Let's have a look. We have... time. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it. We'll get them to join. Can you... After that, chat with them. Come on. We talked to them about leg hair. Yes! Okay, recruitment will now begin. That's fine. Next time we can recruit them, and it should just work. Alright, next time we'll have them join, all will be well, and all manner of things shall be well. We'll have them join the team. Build an altar? We actually can't. There is no altar. We don't actually have altars. I'm not kidding. There is no altar. Our religion doesn't have an altar. I want you to actually do that. Use a little better. What is a religion? Use an altar. It doesn't have one. There is no altar. There is no altar option. We have lecterns, we have pews, we have... That's it. And we have this statue. That's all we got. We do not have the thing. And that's fine. If I wanted an optimal playthrough, I wouldn't be playing as the IKEAns. I would not be playing as the IKEAns. Can you open the menu again? Yeah. Yeah. We have a reliquary, which is not an altar. We already have a lectern. which is not an altar. We don't have an altar. I might have actually set it up. Won't show in the religion description. Misc tab. Nope. There is no altar. I think I actually set it up so that there is no altar. We do not have altars. I think I set that up thinking we don't need an altar, so our religion has no altars. I believe this is the typical phrase of Kiko done goofed. Do you have an ideogram? What do you mean by ideogram? I do not understand the question. In the build menu, no. No. We do not. There's nothing there, because we don't have one. Because we don't have an altar. Because I set it up so that we didn't have an altar. Which, as I say, is a done goof. And that's fine. Look, when I was creating the ideology, I just didn't set an altar. I think I removed altars. So we don't have an altar. Can you show me your ideology? I can show you it. It doesn't have altars. There's no altar. Scroll down. Buildings. Ritual seat. Building. There is no altar. We do not have one. Because I removed it. Because I'm a doofus. There is no altar. Nope. Because we have one. That's where you begin a leader speech. But because this wasn't started at an altar, which we don't have, we can't do it. And we can't start one at a lecture, and we can't start at the marriage spot, and we can't start it at a pew. Yeah, it's just a statue. So we actually don't have an altar. You cannot start anything in an altar. Actually, let's build a copy of that. Hang on. You can shut that. Build a copy of that there. You can shut that. And build a copy of this there. You can shut that. Do you have a ritual spot? Yeah, it's right here. That's where we've been doing rituals, but we can't do it because we don't have an altar. That's not an altar. Look, it's fine. Kiko done goofed. This is just what I do. I have come up with the interesting situation of an ideology without an altar. And so we convert a negative of can't you buy one? No. And even if I did buy one, it wouldn't work because it wouldn't be an ideologian altar for our group. So having an altar wouldn't make a difference. Besides, have you bought an altar from IKEA? Bet you haven't. Because I certainly haven't found anything that can buy an altar from IKEA. Do you know what time it is, though, folks? It's time for you to consider how much of a doofus I am for setting up my ideology like that. Because I'm a doofus. They do sell. Actually, we haven't sold much furniture as a interesting aside. Not much furniture has been sold at all. But I do know what I do need to say, though. That is right. I need to be up here a moment. Then I'll do the outro. Kiko's very organized like that. He is super duper organized. One moment, you get tanky. Me! Me! I'm back! Thank you ever so much there, Demon Dragon, for it's my time to thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you all being here. I do. It's been a little bit of a lower energy stream compared to the normal ones because pretty tired from all the worrying about stuff and yesterday, but I will regain my energy now. I will over the week. Of that I can assure you. Thanks to all of you being here and continuing to support me because you're all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. Couldn't do what I do without you and I wouldn't want to. And there's a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before I conclude, like, for instance, the website. That is kikoskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule. You can read Then You Dust On. You can also find links where goodbye, Barbara, going home. And there's also that Discord. There you can join a large thriving community, which I'm often a part of. Is it as large and thriving as the New Fellowship? Yes! Even bigger. That said, the New Fellowship will eventually consume the entire world. Apart from the IKEAns. Maybe they'll work together. What wonders they could create. On my Discord, you can join a large thriving community with lots of people, tons of emotes, best Let's Plays and streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together when you sub to Twitch, use the Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also that Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's not a Let's Play stream-wise hidden behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes you typically do not see. Including, but not limited to, the editing, compression, test streams, test recordings, and everything that makes all what I do a reality. And at these times, with the mortgage, food, bills, and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do possible. Those of you that do pledge, by the way, you're not going to get a different cult. Whoa!
Hidden niche full
That there is
of
Observer
loot.
Watcher!
My favorite.
500 bits! Thank you ever so much. That is ridiculously kind of you. Those cheers are always appreciated. Thank you so much. Those of you that do pledge, you're not going to get a different cult name in Discord and redeem since it thanks. You also get the ability to push session for the Patreon shortlisted votes. But remember, don't pledge to me more than you can afford to. Do not bankrupt yourself helping me out. Always look out for yourself first and then think about me with your fun disposable income if you wish to. If you wish to. Then, there are other ways you want to support me though. There are my YouTube channels. There is Kikoskia, my 17 3/4-year-old, nearly 18-year-old Let's Play channel with over 10,000 videos. I'm so old. And then there's KikVodskia, the newer VOD focus channel. And if you want to support those, you can like and comment my videos, presuming you like them, of course. Sub if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? It goes ding-a-ling-a-ling when the videos go. Well, actually, it doesn't, but it does notify you. There's also my social media accounts, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon. Mouse is going to move now. Whoa! And community tab on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. Will I move that mouse again? You don't know. You'll have to watch and find out. There's also the Throne wish list, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy, and things that I need to do my job. There are a couple of things there that'll bring me joy, like a couple of big box games that have already been acquired or are on their way. There's also a few small things for the Marines Extreme, and there is also the CPU that I will hopefully be upgrading my computer with in the near future to give my computer a bit more of a extended lease of life, because right now it's gonna need it. There's also me thanking all of you one more time, because really, what can I say except that you are all fantastic, amazing, brilliant, wonderful, and the most heartwarming community I could ever ask for. You really, really are amazing. You're just so awesomely supportive and kind, generous, and all-round fantastic, and the greatest group of people I could ever hope for to have around my community. A Threadripper? No. No, I would have literally no need for one of them. No. The thing I'm getting is very modest, because it has to work with the motherboard that I have, which is not a new motherboard. Thank you, Ada. But, if money were no object, the things I would get. But money is an object. Now more than ever, money is an object. But seriously, you are just all brilliant, amazing, fantastic, and wonderful. The most heartwarming and awesome community I could ever hope for. And with your continued support, a decent last... yeah, exactly. Something that will give my computer a further boost. Because let's face it, it doesn't need that much more of a boost. Of course, I need to install it, which will be a pain. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. With your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing all this for many, many years to come, folks. As many years as is possible. So thank you all, everyone. Seriously, thank you all ever so much for being here. You are all awesome. Seriously, everyone, thank you. Kiko currently has a second-gen Ryzen. What is it with it? Yeah, it'll do a thing. Presuming, of course, I managed to install it. Presuming, of course, it works. There's a lot of presumptions here, because I am terrible at installing things like that. Absolutely terrible. The last time I did anything with my computer, it was to replace thermal paste on the previous computer, and that was an effort. It was an effort. Finally, there is me saying that whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, folks, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, is tomorrow. That will be at 2 p.m. GMT. It'll be Animal Crossing New Horizons. They'll be adorable, they'll be silly, and there'll be all manner of other stuff. We might even work to getting some people invited onto the island. If Raymond gives me his photo, Canberra's coming to the island. That'll happen. But we need Raymond to do that first. It might happen, it might not. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. I will thank you, Not a Rogue. See you later.